basically. So part 2. So the apology that she gave us. We woke up the next morning to text messages saying, "You guys are mad at me," and blah blah blah, blah blah blah, blah whatever. So pretty much, she tried to call us that morning. We didn't answer. She tried to call me at 1 in the morning Sunday night. And I had just finished doing the dishes. So I'm like, let me answer the phone. Because if I don't answer, she's probably going to keep calling. So I answer. And she's like, don't hang up. So I'm like, alright, what do you want? She goes off talking and talking and talking. And then she's like, I'm sorry. I apologize. No, sweetheart. You don't apologize to anybody like that. If you're sincerely sorry, you say, listen, I'm sorry, it wasn't my fault. No, you don't go, I'm sorry, and if you want to be my friend no more, then that's cool, I'm sorry. That's exactly how she sounded.
So, for me, she called me, and I was like, oh, that's my bitch. We about to have a bomb-ass conversation or whatever, act a fool. Mm-hmm. No, I almost said her name.
I called her on three-way, yes, with the
she called me, and she was like, ... is on the other line. And I was like, alright, go hold her. So mind you, we're just sitting in pure silence. Because I had nothing to say. And I wasn't about to speak because I had nothing to say to her. She's the one who did it, so she should be speaking. So, whatever, she stated her case. Now, I'm more forgiving than she is. I'm quicker to forgive somebody. The first thing she said, she goes, I've been left in the cold before too, so it's okay. And I was like, what? And then she goes, I'm sorry. And I was like, you're going to tell me that you're leaving me in because you've been left in the cold before. It's okay for you to leave your other friends in the cold because you've been left in the cold? That doesn't make it okay. And then it was so funny because she failed to understand why we were so upset with her. Mm-hmm. Like, it wasn't connecting cold left you partying. And she even texted her. She was like, either y'all can stay outside and be in the cold, or y'all can come inside and have a bomb-ass time. Mm-hmm. And I was like, what? Really?
She has an attitude. Let me tell you something. This is what I told her on the phone. I said, baby girl, you got attitude for days. You got attitude. But as soon as shit happens, you the first one crying. And as soon as I said, so done, the bitch starts crying. Now, before I connected her on the phone. She was on the phone with me. And she's going off and talking, and I'm trying to get in and trying to say something, and she keeps talking. So I go, Quanisha. So I go, girl, if you don't stop talking, I don't give a fuck. And I go, girl, if you don't stop talking, I'm gonna hang up. I'm like, you called to apologize to me. I heard your case. Now listen to me. You called me. I didn't call you. You're the one who did wrong. I didn't do wrong. So you shut up. That's exactly how I said it. I was like, shut up. As soon as I got on the phone with her, it was the same thing. I'm like, Quanisha, you call. What? I go, ... You called us. You pleaded your case. Now shut up and let us talk. Yeah. Because she was going off at the mouth, going off. And she wouldn't be quiet. So...
it's true, and it was so retarded. Like, it made absolutely no sense how much she just kept talking and talking and talking and talking and talking.
Word.
And you're pleading your case to us for us to say something. But how can we make this conversation work if you're not gonna shut up long enough for us to speak and say how we feel? Oh my god.
But and then it was like, on top of that. Oh, sorry, I'm a little tired. On top of that, her apology had an attitude. And I explained that to her. I said, listen, girl. I said, listen, girl.
Listen here,
the
girl.
reason why we're not accepting your apology is the attitude behind it. I said, fix your attitude and you'll talk to people. I said, one of these days, you're not going to meet somebody as nice as me or somebody as nice as her. And as soon as you pop off with that attitude, they're going to punch you right in your face. And I told her that before. I said, your attitude. Like, she's just like, I'm sorry, and if you don't talk to me no more,
That's
then
all
that's
right.
cool. That's all right. I could live with that as long as I know that I apologize. Like, that's how this is exactly how she's handled.
And then,
Really?
and then the icing on the cake to that was I'm like, all right, I'm on the phone with her because I had got disconnected from the phone. My phone died, and mind you, I was in the middle of giving a long ass speech.
She showed us. She was like, and let me tell. I was like, hello, hello.
I was like, damn it, and I was, I swear, I was talking for a good 2 minutes, and I was like, damn, bitch ain't interrupting me. All right, so I'm done. And I look at the phone, and I'm like, oh shit,
It was dead.
I was tight. But whatever. So I had called me and her. I had called her back, and or either she called me. I don't remember, but either way, I got on Facebook, and she had something about I don't remember word for word. She was, yeah, she just had something along the lines of, oh, what do you do when you apologize to somebody, or you apologize to someone so many times and they don't want to take it. And then her little friend, whoever the person was, it was like, well, they're not your real friends anyway. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, first of all, the whole situation is not on Facebook. The problem is not with Facebook, and you have no reason to be updating that in your status. Neither time did me nor her. I pointed at you,
Ever.
and then I said nor.
We never updated our statuses on
No.
Twitter, not on Facebook, not on nothing. We never updated any type of status because we're above that. We don't have time for the petty little girl shit. Like, it's ridiculous. If I have a problem with you, I'm only going to address it to you. I'm not about to address it to the 500 people on Facebook or Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
It was ridiculous. Like, you really had to take it that far to include people in something that has absolutely nothing to do with them, who's not even going to understand it half the time anyway, who's just going to add their 2 cents and not fully understand the whole situation. They're going to add their 2 cents in and just make it worse.
Exactly.
So I didn't speak to her for about a week. Just recently we started speaking.
Mm-hmm.
This would be the 3rd week now.
Yeah.
I forgave her. I don't know why, but I don't hold grudges on people. I was over it a long time ago, but I just wasn't going to be the one to go hit her up and just be like, you know what, I forgive you.
Honestly.
But if you really care, you have to come to me. But I forgave her. Whatever she does, it'll be on her own time because we're 2 different people, and no matter what I say or how I feel about her opinion towards the situation, it's not going to change. She's going to do what she wants to do anyway. She's a grown woman. So, but it is kind of awkward because I was going to go out this Saturday, but I ended up not going because I got mad. It's cold, and it snowed. Like, it hella snowed.
Mm-hmm.
But it was even, I think I chilled with her Thursday. We went shopping. We went somewhere. But even then, it was still awkward between us. Like, it was just like that slight awkwardness. Maybe it still wasn't all together there. Like, we laughed and we talked and stuff. But for me, I just felt like she was a whole different person to me. I saw her in a whole new light.
And that's exactly why it's going to take a long time for me because I still honestly don't feel like an apology was sincere. I don't feel like she was really sorry. I think she just said sorry to save a friendship more than I'm sorry because it's coming from my heart. I'm sincere about it. That's why the apology had that attitude because she wasn't apologizing from her heart. She was apologizing, oh, they're not going to be my friend no more, so let me just apologize to save a friendship real quick. Mm-hmm. Let me just take a little time out of my day. I'm sorry, and whatever happens, happens, and blah, 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 and I don't care. Bye, girl. Bye, girl. Bye, girl. Go somewhere. I don't like it.
But when she apologized to me the second time, I felt it was sincere. I would have preferred her do it over the phone so I could actually hear her voice. But either way, I'll forgive, but I won't forget. And still, I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to see her, the way I used to, and I probably never will be able to just because of the situation.
But okay.
All right.
So we're done.